Magic is home in Lansing this week, and he spent some time talking with our Craig Sager.
How has this affected your life in 3 weeks?
Well, I think that it's definitely changed.
Dennis Rodman, 20 rebounds. That's an average game for you in this building.
It seems like that, don't it?
Have you talked to him? What advice has he given you?
He's talked to me. He's told me a lot of stories, a lot of experiences that he was going through. All in all, he said it has to be your own decision. You know, he said that he can give me a lot of pros and cons.
No, just trying to see him just trying to dunk on me. He gonna lay it up in the air. He just trying to dunk on me, Craig.
Oh, no.
He just trying to dunk on me. This is what I miss.
Well, Coach, after they scored the first 8 points of the game, how did you not only weather the storm, but take the lead?
You just keep playing.
Well, Coach, what was your team doing well to build up that 8-point lead early in that quarter?
We just started out, made a few shots.
Coach, what were your thoughts when Tim Duncan went down, and was there any hesitation in putting him back in?
No. Can you repeat that?
Coach, your team has shown an awful lot of poise coming into this environment. What's been working so well to build a 14-point lead?
Well, they haven't shot well, and we have. Well, I can't play them 48.
Struggling to score just 18 points. Thank you very much.
I got to honestly tell you, this is the first time I've enjoyed doing this ridiculous interview we're required to do. It's because you're here and you're back with us. Welcome back, baby.
Well, thank you very much. I lay in the hospital for months hoping to do this again.
Now ask me a couple of inane questions.
You know, I didn't recognize you right away. I thought you were the good humor ice cream man at first, standing over here on the sideline.
It's a nice suit you got on there. Easter passed, though. Easter already went by.
We love you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You make me look good, too. Because you wear stuff like that makes me look good. Thank you.
Everybody kind of reaching out. Here's the commissioner, Adam Silver. I, along with the entire NBA family, am deeply saddened by the passing of Craig Sager. Craig is vital to the NBA as the players and coaches. True original and essential voice on Turner Sports' NBA coverage for 26 seasons. Craig chronicled some of the most memorable moments in league history and was a ubiquitous presence with his splashy suits and equally colorful personality. Craig earned widespread respect for his insightful reporting and inspired so many, most recently with his courage. Our hearts go out to his wife Stacy, his children Casey, Craig Jr., Krista, Riley, and Ryan, and his friends and colleagues. David Levy, the president here at Turner, says the following, quote, Craig Sager, a beloved member of the Turner family, more than 3 decades has been a true inspiration to us all. There will never be another Craig Sager. His incredible talent, tireless work ethic, and commitment to his craft took him all over the world covering sports. While he'll be remembered fondly for his colorful attire and the TNT sideline interviews he conducted with NBA coaches and players, it's the determination, the grace, and will to live he displayed during his battle with cancer that will be his lasting impact. Our thoughts and prayers are with Craig's family, his wife Stacy, the entire family during this difficult time. We will forever be Sager strong. Obviously, guys, touching from everybody, and it was, you guys were talking about the meaning for you as players, and I wanted to play for you. We had that today. A lot of players jumping in when they heard this news. Here's some of the reaction around the NBA.
On a day like this, basketball has to take a back seat as we all think about somebody who was very unique, very special.
As many of you know, today is a very sad day in the NBA. We lost a dear friend and a big part of the league's soul with the passing of Craig Sager. And I know I speak for a lot of people who worked with Craig and who knew him when I say that nobody had more zest for life and passion and joy the way he lived than Craig. He loved his family, loved his friends, he loved Bud Light, he loved golf, he loved atmospheres like tonight where he came and worked an incredible sporting event. He loved the Cubs. He loved people more than anything.
He helped the coaches, he helped the players come to life, being able to interview. But, you know, the fight that Craig did is an inspiration to all of us, and he's going to be dearly missed.
When someone like him passes away and you see and read all the tributes, I think you get a better idea of what people thought of him when it's taken in that scope.
It's an inspiration, and it should be motivational to a lot of people out there to never give up, to continue to fight throughout, regardless of what's going on. And you know, for me and everybody else, it puts a lot of things into perspective about just being appreciative of kind of being in the now and, you know, tell somebody you love them today. You know, we just lost a goal.
The most amazing part of him is his courage. What he's endured and the fight that he's put up, the courage that he's displayed during this situation is beyond my comprehension.
He loved the game like we love the game. That was his passion, was NBA basketball.
Almost 30 years, Craig Sager has been a part of my life. And when someone passes, we all have a guardian angel now.
If any of us could display half the courage he has to stay on this planet, to live every life as if it's his last, we'd be well off.
An unbelievable, personality, obviously, and somebody that brought passion and life to everything that he put his hands on. And you can tell that by the way he handled his job, how he handled his family, and a guy will truly be missed.
And we mourn his loss, but while we considered a moment of silence, we thought it would be more appropriate, given the way Craig lived his life and the joy that he brought to so many people, to have a moment of joy instead. So I'd like all of you to join me in an applause for a great man and a life well lived. Thank you.
Such a nice touch. You hate even using the words final thoughts, because it's really final thoughts for this show. You celebrate his life forever, and his impact, you could tell really around the league was that way. But as you kind of speak to people who didn't know him as well as you did, what do you say as the night closes?
Well, I want us to give a shout out to a lady named Joyce Thrasher. She was in the studio last week, and she's been battling cancer. And she came to hang out and watch the show, so shout out to Joyce. Listen, all these words from these players, the vice president, the commissioner, all the guys on television, what you see is what you got from Sager. A great guy, a fun guy. Don't let the splashy suits let you know he went to Northwestern and was great at his job. And I'm a better person from knowing Sager.
Yeah, again, echoing what Charles has said, shared an office with that guy for 3 years. He helped me make the decision to be here at TNT. I will forever remember that moment. And it started remembering when the first time I met him was in, and you're going to probably appreciate this, KG, was a place called Jocks and Jills. He used to own. He and Doc Rivers.
You remember that?
So I want to see what Doc Rivers has to say, because they were business partners when Doc was in the league. And so having those two guys, I went to Jocks and Jills after playing the Atlanta Hawks, and Craig came over, and he's my friend, because he said, "I'll take that bill from you."
I just thank Craig for helping me get acclimated to TV life. I see he helped Kenny the same way. It makes me think of how special it is really to be here, because we have a relationship where we can joke and talk with guys, and they've already told you the best times with Craig were after work, and he was helping you doing work. And so I just appreciate the time, and I would just ask everybody out there, the people that you were around that you love, tell them now, because Craig's a great example of loving us while he was here, and he just makes me want to share that love, with others.
I'm just fortunate that we had a great relationship. We were very unorthodox. We wasn't playing. When I saw him, he was the same every time. Kind of piggybacking on what you guys say, he was a great guy. Piggyback on what Charles said, excellent at his job. And I think, to rebuttal everything that's been said here, is that you saw the shiny shoes and the personality, and it kind of overshadowed, or if not shadowed, the fact that he was a great journalist and sideline reporter. So the fact that we had a special relationship, I always hold it in my heart. Craig, never forget you, bro.
I told him, last couple times I saw him, I told him, thank you. For me, and I'm sure everybody up here on the panel, feels the same way. As a youngster, we all had dreams. We had dreams of coming in, playing against Chuck, playing against Mike.
Right.
And, when Mike Breen said bang at the Knicks when you hit the turnaround fadeaway, you made it. When Marv Albert said your name, you made it. When you got interviewed when you got interviewed by Craig Sager, especially during the playoffs, championship season, that means you did work. So, I just told him, I said, thank you for just being part of my dream, because as a youngster from Newark, New Jersey, I'm blessed. Like I mean, like I remember times where I wasn't really confident in myself, seeing the round, mound, and rebound, and seeing Patrick Ewing, and seeing all these guys, and guys telling me you're not gonna make it, and then through hard work and perseverance, I'm here. And for me to just to meet all you guys and to meet Craig Sager and Mike Breen and Marv Albert and all the people that I've met, I just wanted to say thank you. And definitely a legend, an icon. And again, I said this at the beginning of the show. 2016 was a tough year. Yeah. We lost a lot of people. Prince. Yeah, man. 1999.
The King, Arnold Palmer.
Ali. Like the icons.
Ali, the greatest ever.
Ali, the greatest Iconics, man. A lot of icons.
Alan Thicke. We lost a lot of people. It's a tough year. And today, we're all close to Craig. It really, really hit us. But, legend. Legends live forever. Right. Legends live forever.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I wish EJ was here in this seat because of his relationship with Craig. But to get and sit and spend the stories, even though I didn't know him as much, I guess the one thing I would say, just being a fan, is perspective. It's the most humbling word in the English language. When you become a dad, a lot of us have kids, and immediately in that moment you get perspective. Never sit there and lose the fact that when you complain about your long day in traffic, that you get to go home to your kids. And I think I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it.
I will tell you the one thing I've been thinking about all day today when you got the news, I do think it's ironic
that we do it on Thursday.
Yeah. That he passed away on Thursday.
I thought that too, Chuck.
I said the same thing.
I do. I thought, I was like,
Sager
died on a work day.
Man.
That to me,
it wouldn't have been right.
Any other day.
Any other network was covering it.
It was exactly right, Kenny. It
would not be right.
It's so ironic he died on a Thursday, the only day we work. That's amazing.
Well, honored to share this stage with you guys, talking about and sharing thoughts, which continues, and this is from EJ, the day when Craig took a break from treatment in Houston to brighten our day. # sad, just so sad. LeBron, RIP, friend. Great to have worked with you, known you, watched you for all these years. My blessings to your family. Many prayers sent to the heavens above. # Sager strong. And again, Vice President Biden, Craig Sager died as he lived. Courage, passion, perseverance, fearless and hopeful. A real hero. We come back with the late Craig Sager in his own words.